Hello everyone, this is Hello My Mellow here, the world record holder for Destroying Humans 2. What's up, Maddie? Today I'm going to be putting together the any percent tutorial for the speedrun of Destroying Humans 2. Now this is going to probably be a long video. I'm kind of just going to wing it and we're going to see how it goes, honestly. It's gonna take a while, yeah, sure. I got a split pedal here because that's what I use when I am splitting. It was mostly just so I could start taking this seriously and get the world record. It took me a long time to get that record down. I was at, my first time on here was 2 hours and 53 minutes. So, yeah, I'm gonna kind of wing it, and hopefully this will help you in everything. I'm going to take my time to explain things. I'm going to go slow. This isn't going to be fast or anything. And it'll just be straight up in a bat onesie and feel spooky. There you go. There you go, Maddie. So I'll be chatting with Twitch chat at the same time while I'm doing this, but I'm going to be trying and focusing mostly on explaining things. And I'm sorry I don't have Twitch chat on screen. I don't really have any... Oh, it is on here. I do have the chat box on here. Here. Move that up right here. Can I make that bigger? What's up, Alleyway? Yeah, it looks good. Not too big and annoying anything. Okay, so let's do this. So to start the split, you want to start the split, the timer, when you press X at the same time at this cutscene. So you can skip this cutscene, and when you press X at the same time, you have to start the split. And you can spam X to spin the world during the loading screens, because that's always fun. Alright, so then you want to go for this guy first. Go for this guy over here, if he would die. Go for that guy first, and you can get occasionally good RNG with the meteor falling on the guy. So you would, so I'm just gonna kind of go back and retrace my steps. So you want to go for this guy, so you want to go for the guy straight in front of you first, and then you want to go for the guy between the tents, and then you want to go for the other guy in between the other two tents. And then you want to go for the guy. Typically there's a bus here, but I got lucky with no bus spawning. That happens occasionally. And then you want to, yeah, kill the guy by the bus, and then that guy will come out from behind the bus and kill that guy. And occasionally the guy will get stuck on the buses, and that sucks. Okay, calm down. Game it was a bit loud. Okay, I can turn that down. That should be good. So if you end up getting to this tent too close to them, you'll be able, or if you get too close to this tent while the two guys are coming, they'll split up. One guy will come this way, the other guy will go around the other way. So you kind of want to keep your space from it. And then typically when I kill those guys, I want to kill them by this sign. Because earlier, as you saw, the radar text box popped up, and I'll explain that as I go. And you kind of want to hit this at a certain angle, like at a certain angle, and just jump. And it's kind of just a feel thing. You can sit there and practice it if you need to. And then you run over here. And then typically you want to go fast enough so the radar text box... The radar text box pops up right before you walk into the purple, or as you're walking into the purple, because then it'll skip the PK text box hint box that you just saw. And then this you need to spam X through. You don't need to jump or anything, but you want to continue walking forward as you go. And you can't really skip that. I typically try to cut that corner off, even though it doesn't probably save any time at all. I'm gonna turn... it should be fine for now. especially not all the live noises that are fun. Then you just walk over here. Sometimes there'll be two people spawned right here, a hippie guy and a hippie girl. And then you want to push the dumpster out of the way, kill this guy. You don't, if he doesn't die like right away, then don't stress about it. You can kill him afterwards. Cop coming in here is really bad RPG. And then you typically want to try and activate Arc Voodoo before he finishes his text box. Get out of here. Before we get the hint text box for Arc Voodoo, you want to try and activate him talking first. And then, as he's talking, you want to shock him and walk away, and then pick this up. Pick up the Pyrotech cell. So, I'm going to explain the noob route, which will be probably more Pyrotech cells, just to be on the safe side. And I'll go without doing the Meteor Strike timer upgrade. Because it's not really necessary trying to get the world record, I don't think. But I've been going out of my way to do it because I wanted to test to see if it would be faster, but I haven't been able to get anything yet. So now you call your saucer, you pick this up, and these guys are coming and running. And then you just want to throw it at them and they'll die. Sometimes they'll get caught on civilians that spawn out there, and that sucks. And occasionally a cop can come and just screw you over. You want to face towards the saucer. You don't have to face your camera towards it, you just gotta have Crypto face towards it, so that way when pops up, you're ready to just walk into her. And then you want to skip through this dialogue as quickly as possible. And then when you hear, that's when I slow it down my spam, so that way it can get down to the bottom and skip through. Now you just need to run over here. Now, the old world record used to pick this barrel up and throw it at the guys, but I found it a lot more consistent to just zap them. And then you want to pick up this dumpster, put it on top of the bus, wait for this to go away, and then you want to jump up onto the dumpster, and that way you can just jump up onto there without needing to get on the water tower. And then, now, like, a frame or two before you get this hint box, you can bring up your weapon wheel and skip this hint box. And that's going to be a prominent theme throughout the beginning of the game, is trying to memorize skipping these text boxes. So you have to memorize when the text boxes are going to pop up, so that way you can skip them. There's a couple you can't skip. This one you can actually skip, and it saves a decent amount of time because it does a lot of explaining. And then, as soon as you hear the sound for it, that's when you want to split. And then, you actually don't want to save your game, because it saves you like 3 or 4 seconds, 3, 4, 5 seconds. And then you want to jump from that. I usually wait until after the cutscene to jump to this platform, to jump to this roof. Because if you are flying if you're in mid-flight and the cutscene activates, it'll just cut you off mid-flight and eat your jetpack. So then you take the Pyrotech cell and talk to Pox, and you just spam through this. From this point forward, it's mostly spamming through the text box, or through that. And then you want to kind of jump over this, and then a text box is about to pop up, so if you get, the timing's actually a little lenient on that, so you're walking pretty much in between these buildings, flying as much as you can, because flying is the fastest mode of transportation, and typically there's going to be a hippie that spawns on this side. Well, occasionally there'll be a hippie that spawns on the sidewalk, and you want to pick him up because it's faster that way. But if not, there's hippies over here that you can just go and nab. And that guy that's sitting on the floor, he don't care that you just got body snatched. You could also go for those two hippies, but because I'm taking my time, they were already too far away. The reason you want to get the hippies at the sidewalk is because it'll cause the freak to spawn faster, so that way you can just run straight to him and talk to him. Okay, that can happen if you're too slow. You don't want that. But if you get to the freak before that text box pops up, that text box will never pick up. Or pop up, I should say. Pick up. So then, right after this, you wanna drop the body, go up against this with the disc locator, and kind of walk back and forth while walking into it. While you're shooting this, because it'll hurt you and kill you at the same time. Or that didn't make any sense. It'll kill you at the same time, and then when you drop from that, you can skip that cutscene, jump over here, and there is a hippie girl over here that you want to grab. They will see you. It's not that big of a deal. But if there's not a hippie girl there, there's hippie girls over here that you can free love and then take. And you want to immediately skip this cutscene and go for this Ferrotech cell while switching to your Zap-O-Matic. Take that barrel, shoot it, kill those guys. You could go for that Ferrotech cell, but in the beginning, I usually don't. And then there's a text box that comes up. That one's probably one of the harder ones for me to remember to skip. And then you want to look for a cop-out on the street, which there is none here. Oh, there's one. I got bad RNG, but thankfully I ain't going for a world record. You want to take a cop then, the closest cop you can get. You want to free love everyone and then take the closest cop that you can get. And then you want to do the all clear.
We got him. 10-4. All units stand now.
Okay, and then you want to immediately make a beeline for over here, split, and then free love, because you want to get a hippie. Doesn't matter, for the freak, when I watched the old world record, I thought you needed a male hippie, but the freak doesn't care, he just wants to talk to a hippie. Female, male, doesn't matter. As long as you get a hippie, that's all that matters. So then you skip through this, and this one's gonna be a pretty quick one to go through, because you kind of have to keep moving for this one. For this one, you want to just go around that building, cross the street, and you immediately want to go for the one that's closest. It's not going to show you, so you have to memorize where it's at. So you have to go to get that one, and then you have to beeline it to this one over here in between the armies. And you want to kind of avoid getting shot, because you can get shot here and lose your body. And occasionally they'll come out from behind the wall and start shooting at you from like down the bar. Now, if you don't feel safe coming here, or you have trouble getting that shotgunner to not cooperate, you can just do this real quick, and then do this. And you kind of want to try your best to avoid getting shot with the shotgun, because it will knock you down, and you'll lose like 5 to 10 seconds or something. I don't know, I haven't timed it. So you immediately want to come over to this hill. You want to free love this army man right here, steal him, and then you want to go for this. Now in the beginning, okay, that can happen occasionally. This should be interesting. They're not going to be able to get me because I'm going out of the way. You don't have to go get that Ferrotech cell. I did because, just to make sure I had enough Ferrotech cells. If you're a little worried about Ferrotech cells, there are some that are just kind of on the way to things. Now that's, right there is a chance of losing your body. You can just launch that into that, and consistently, the car will flip a certain way so you can squeeze behind it. I've gotten it 100 times out of 100, pretty much. Okay, that didn't go as planned. You want to pick up this Ferrotech cell because it is a 3-fer, and I gotta keep going. You kind of want to do that, jump over the hole, but it's a 1 for free, 1 for 3. So you want to pick it up because you'll get 3 out of it. And then you want to drop the body about halfway across the road, jump the wall, skip through this cutscene. And then you want to get in the ship, go invisible, bring out your beam, just so you can drain this. You won't drain it all the way, which is fine. And then you're going to kind of... There's a text box that you can skip, that you have to skip there. And the reason it didn't pop up is because, wow, I didn't get any cars. Wow. You want to get a car the further back, because the further back you get it, the closer the blimps are to you. And then it's just go get this blimp first. And you kind of want to aim at their bottom or their blimp top part. Sometimes I'll shoot in between them and it won't kill them. That's exactly how you want to do it. You do want to get these guys in a certain order. And these spawns are consistent. They aren't RNG based, thankfully. RNG being random number generator. Just randomness in a speedrun is what we call RNG. And then these two guys are usually lined up together, so you can just kill them at the same time. Now, right now, you want to kind of start taking hits. Because at the end of this mission, you're going to die. You're going to blow up the ship. So you want to get these blimps, and then the second to last blimp that you see, the second to last blimp you want to run into, because you want to get your health as low as possible. Oh my god. What? I don't want to die. And then you want to run into this guy, and it'll kill you. And the reason you want to do that is because it'll spawn you where you need to go. So now, you want to get off the ship, jump over this fence here, and you want to free love this guy, but you want to be slow, because if you do it too far away, people will spawn on the sidewalk down the way to the right, and do that. There's a hint text box up there. Okay, so let me explain myself a little bit better. If you do the free love too far back, people will spawn on the sidewalk and notice you snatching the body, which means you won't be able to talk to the freak, which is not good. So then you talk to the freak, you come here, you can sneak it behind the signs, but I just go in between the signs because it's safer and I'd rather not lose the body. So now you just want to dip it, go in between these. There's a chance of getting hit here, but it's pretty rare. There's a lot of chances when you're crossing the road in a body that you'll get hit and knocked out of the body. Alright, so then you want to run to Prudence over here on the stage, and you want to kind of just skip through this as quickly as possible. It's pretty long. So, Jesus, my headphone cable got twisted up. Okay, so then you want to come over here to these cars back here. You want to pick up the barrel and just drop it. It'll blow up the van. It'll blow up the van. If it doesn't, there's multiple barrels around. You want to stay in the body because it's just the quickest way of getting around right now. One of the quickest ways of getting around, along with flying. Plus, you're hidden, so you're not getting shot at. You're not getting hurt. It's kind of just an easy way to go about things. You can bump that guy. He'll yell at you if you... Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so this is going to be pretty quick here. Hold on, you want to skip that cutscene, and then there's going to be a barrel in the back that I'm going to grab, bring it towards Bong Water so I can just immediately kill him, skip the cutscene, pick up the ship part, transmogrify something while keeping in mind that there's hint boxes coming up that I want to try and skip. So it's going to be a lot in a little short of time, so here I go. I thought these guys were gonna kill me. If you're lucky, those guys can kill you, but there's barrels over there that you want to go explode yourself on 9 times out of 10. So what happened there is I picked up the barrel, blew up Bong Water. I made sure that I was facing towards the wall because, again, when you come out of the cutscene, it'll teleport you to however you're looking, which is just, it'll like it'll center the camera behind you to however you're facing. So, you want to try and face the wall, go towards the ship part, pick it up, then weave between the KGB agents. Sometimes you'll kill them all, sometimes you won't. And then get the ship part, transmogrify that box as quickly as possible so that way you can skip the text box that's coming up. And then as soon as you pick up the ammo from the transmogrify, you want to skip another text box, and then you have to shoot the door and then kill yourself, and it'll bring you back here. So from here, you want to buy fire 2 disintegrators at once. It apparently, because when you first get the gun, it shoots a single shot. But when you do that upgrade, it does more damage. It's just overall better. And so then you want to get on your ship and head over to the rock island over here. Alcatraz, as it is. The guns of Alcatraz. And, you want to destroy this building. Because it makes it a lot easier to walk around there when you go onto the island later on. You want to go invisible here because you're going to have tanks shooting at you. Yes, they do. So then you want to go to this platform. You want to be facing this way because some landing zones face you a certain way all the time, and some landing zones, they'll face you towards the way that you're looking. I don't understand it. I will never get it, but it's just what it is, you know. So you want to face towards that. There's going to be army men there. You want to free love them so they don't shoot at you. Oh my god, of course when I'm not on a world record pace, there's no tank. Typically, and I mean usually, oh there it is, typically there's a tank that'll shoot at you that just launched that car, and you can't talk to people while under fire. So that's a huge headache. I want to skip through this. That bus texture is not loading. That is what the default texture looks like on most of the buses. See? And then the scheme loaded on top of it, so the texture loaded on it, which is funny. So you want to jump onto that ladder and then jump up here, and then there's a Furotech cell up here you want to grab. And here, you want to practice a tech. A very important tech that's going to help you through this speedrun is getting an extra boost of air. So while you're walking over here, over to the bridge over there, you want to practice doing this, and you want as you're in the air about mid-flight, you want to just tap square to switch guns, and it'll float you an extra height, and you can get a little bit more distance, a little bit more height. It's a very helpful tech to learn to do while speedrunning this game. Okay, so a lot's gonna happen on this bridge quickly again. I'm gonna shoot this barrel that's directly in front of me. Get on the bridge, keep walking down, just shoot another barrel. You have to shoot there's like green and red barrels. You want to shoot the red barrels because those ones explode the cars on the bridge. So, you shoot that one, it'll explode the car. And then you want to shoot this one over here because it'll shoot the tank out of here. And it also gets rid of the men on here. You want to, the explosion is mostly about getting rid of the tanks, because the tanks will do a lot of damage to you. So this is what I started doing, just so this building gets less health. I noticed that there were a lot of barrels around here, so I shoot the barrels because it hurts the building. So I try and shoot the barrels while also running into this like little tunnel here. You want to be careful of the guns. Because if you die, you spawn all the way back here, and you have to cross the bridge again, and it's a huge headache. Oh no. Get out of here. I guess everything respawns? Okay, that's just weird, man. Oh, hello. You don't want to run into the army men like I just did, because that's bad. Okay, so you want to be careful with this gun over here, which is why I typically like to stay here. Wait, did these barrels respawn? They totally did. So you want to blow up those barrels, and then you want to... This cutscene will trigger from anywhere, so I learned that you don't have to walk around. Can you not shoot me? Hold on. You're ruining everything. So you can walk in between here, and then I try my best to get these barrels right here. I just destroyed the building, and I died. Typically, you won't destroy the building there. That's just, the product of dying because of me being dumb and trying to explain things. So if you tap the weapon switch button mid-flight, while you're still going up, that's not what I wanted to do. It'll just do that. This should be interesting. Okay, the cutscene still triggers, which is funny. And then you want to pick up this guy, bring him towards you, so that way the briefcase just comes to you. And then you pick up the briefcase. There's this thing that comes up, not really important. So then you want to jump over the fences, get to this Arcvoodle, shoot him, and then you want to blow up the barrels, kill that gun because it'll kill you, and then launch that guy out of here because he's shooting you. When you pick up a lot of what you'll see in this speed run is picking up Pyrotech cells to skip Arcvoodle text boxes. It's the only text box when somebody's speaking that a Pyrotech cell will skip, because I don't know why, because I guess it's just more in the open things you can do while you're playing this. I don't know. But as he's talking, you want to shoot him with the disintegrator ray, because that's how you unlock him. I hope I just didn't skip. I didn't. So you want to take these barrels, launch them at that. You can, I guess, do that. Blowing up that does help. And you want to launch the barrels at it while you're waiting for your ship to arrive. I usually like to take that and go, oh, it ran into the ship. That's nice. So then as soon as this lands, now there's an occasional glitch that can happen where you go on the ship and the buses don't spawn. So you kind of have to wait a little bit to, you have to leave the ship and go back in for the buses to spawn, because that's how you get them to trigger. And then you destroy this building. This building will typically be up, so then you want to destroy this building, and then you want to come over here, to these buses. And now there's a new tech that you want to like, you can practice in free roam. You can pick up the buses from a distance if you press L1 and triangle at the same time, or the pickup button, you know. While you have the crosshairs of the death ray over it, that's how I typically do it. And then it just gives it a lot of momentum and you can launch it. Now those two, the one that spawns by the wharf is a consistent spawn. It's the other three that are very inconsistent and RNG based. The timer doesn't really matter here. I hope I just didn't do the split pedal. I did not. So you can just don't go in the tunnel. If they go in the tunnel, you're kind of screwed and you have to wait until they come out on the other end of the tunnel. So you can launch it, or you can just pick it up and set it in the water, but launching it is the quickest way when you're trying to go from one bus to another. It is possible to get sub 16 minutes. I've done it. My speedrun 208 speedrun did it. So what I typically do is I pick this guy up and I don't launch him. I just set him in the water because it gets Pox to talk quicker. It gets him to disappear faster. It gets Pox to talk faster. So now that they tell you to destroy the KGB base, but you already destroyed it, so you don't have to worry about going and destroying it. You just sit here, you spam circle, you do the split, of course, and then you want to bring up, you want to press circle as quickly as possible, because when while you're in a ship or like on the ship's landing pad. Pressing circle will bring up the navcom, which is, you know, this. It'll bring up where you're going to next, and it'll bring up a cutscene where you can get about 5 to 7 seconds of breathing room, a chance to calm down, get to working on memorizing the next places, drink of water if you can. I usually take a drink of water in between these. And then you land, and then you want to skip this cutscene. You're in Albion now. Albion. And then you want to go over to Pox. Talk to Pox as quickly as possible. Of course, you just want to spam through it. And then you want to go over to your ship over here. Get in the ship and fly over to Hyde Park, which is what the name of the park is that we're going to. I do have the name memorized. I don't think I have all locations memorized, but I should. So then you want to kind of turn around, face this. It'll lose you time, a little bit of time, but then you're spawning right here. You want to keep walking, jump over the wall, jump over the fence. And then you want to collect this Ferrotech cell, jump in here. Now, one thing I learned, you don't have to do this, but if you fly through here, it actually saves you like 10 seconds. Now, for beginners, I'm going to show you that you can take your time through this. It's no big rush. You want to kill everyone here, typically through your first time through. Because they won't be there later when you're coming back through here. And you kind of want to kill people as you go. Now, I started doing this. Go through here, and then as you're walking towards it, you'll kind of want to transmogrify this so you can refill the ammo in your disintegrator array, because that's important. So this is the Eno Probe, which there's a explanation box or hit box that comes up, and you can just skip it like the normal ones. And you want to make sure you have the disintegrator array in the Eno Probe easily readable, available to get because of the fight coming up. You got to kill these KGB agents. Now, when I first started, I turned around and killed this closest KGB agent, so he wasn't there when I first was coming back. But you don't have to do that. You open this, and then you walk through here. And one thing I learned after you skip this cutscene, after you shoot him with the Eno Probe, because that's what you gotta do. That's why you want the Eno Probe out as you're going into this. You can just pick him up. And now the reason you want to pick him up is because if you're just shooting at him as he's there, he can dodge. He'll just dodge out of the way. So that's why you want to kind of pick him up, throw him onto the floor, and just that'll get it done consistently and good. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so now this is the first escort mission of very many. Too many. But this one, you want to keep him moving, so you want to stay ahead of him. Make sure you're staying in range of him. You kind of have to memorize what the range is for these NPCs. It's not great. And then you want to kill the KGB agents as you're going without getting him to stop and shoot at these guys. Because he can stop and shoot at them, and it'll slow the, escort down. You want to keep him moving, and that's going to be the theme for most of these escorts, is trying your best to keep these people you're escorting moving, because the more they go, the quicker you get to your the less they stop, the quicker you get to your destination. Now, you'll see during my speedruns that I leave those two guys behind the barrels alive, or behind the barricade alive, because it doesn't, if they stay behind the barricade, they don't get triggered. Okay, that's bad RNG. They won't stop him. He'll just walk past them. I transmogrify those. I try my best to leave those barrels. You don't have to, because it does burn them. And it helps when fighting them. But, I transmogrify those to try and get ammo. Typically, you can get Eno Probe ammo, which you're going to need for this next mission coming up. And then you pretty much have to wait for him to walk across a certain plane to get him to trigger this cutscene that you just skip through. Yeah, Pete. And then there's a cutscene after this that you want to skip. And that's the end of the mission. So then you want to walk. I usually like to walk. Well, if slopes weren't so garbaggio in this game, I'd walk onto here. and try and fly out of here, but you could probably just do that. And then if you didn't get the ammo you wanted through those barrels, you want to transmogrify these garbage cans right here, so you can get your ammo that you need. So then you want to go. Now this I couldn't remember for the life of me. You want to jump over this fence, go in between, go aside this building where those garbage cans are at, and then you want to go in between these buildings, which is no way. And then you want to kind of jump this wall. We'll go across the road and jump the wall. Make it like slight left and then jump the wall. I'm sorry, I'm kind of like just winging this as I go. So then you kind of just want to fly over to Punsby over here and talk to him. You don't really have to worry about people shooting at you. So there's going to be a lot to explain in this mission, particularly. So to start off, you want to get a body, preferably on this upcoming sidewalk right here, because it's just closer. You want to free love the close. You want to get close as possible in free love, so that way people don't spawn and notice you. And then you want to get to this, turn around, because again it's one of those camera snaps to where you're facing type deals. Skip the cutscene. Bring out your Eno Probe if you didn't have it out already. And the quickest way to kill these guys is by converting them and getting rid of the gas that comes from them. The other quickest way is just shooting them with the disintegrator ray straight up. It's not that big of a deal. Skip through this. Natalia. And then there's a cutscene here you want to skip. Whew. And then I'm gonna do this just for the sake of the tutorial. You want to walk in between these gates. Now, if you watch the world record, you want to jump on that wall and go and shoot them, but if you get too close, it'll activate that and transform these guys over. So you want to walk in between here and kill them. You just want to kill the humans before this pops. So that way you can destroy those and just move on. There's always a cop here, at least on the PS4 version. And then you kind of want to fly over here and shoot these guys because the hill really gives you a disadvantage. And you want to destroy those. You want to pop it. You want to... If you shoot at them, they'll be like, oh god, we're being shot at, and they'll run away. And typically they'll run away from it, but sometimes they'll run into it. So you want to try and kill them as best as you can. You want to transmogrify here because you gotta try and get Eno Probe ammo. You don't need 3, you only need 2 for this one. You come over to this one because it's just quicker because of where things spawn. And then, typically, again, I try to get Eno Probe ammo from here, but that was really good RNG. So then now the old world record used to come and get that Frigotech cell later, but this one's just on the way, so you might as well. Alright, so you want to walk over to this Archvoodle, and as you're walking over to the Archvoodle, you want to try and scare those people away from that statue, of course. He's gone. So, he wants you to kill you. Where are you going? He wants you to kill you. Which you'll do as you go. You don't need the landing zone right off the bat here. So, the reason you go over there and do that one last, something I didn't used to do, is because you'll be right next to where these guys spawn, and you want to be right next to them to get them, to immediately go to it, beeline to it, and take these guys out. And you want to try your best to get rid of the gas. Now, typically, this is what I do, because it helps. You want to destroy this, because you can transmogrify it a lot faster, to get ammo. It's a trick I just kind of thought of, because, duh. You can kill these youths here before they do, and you'll get a couple here. Okay, that was luck. Typically you want to try and kill that cop because he's got a shotgun. He will knock you down, and it will suck. So you're pretty much just doing this, going to where you need to go, location-wise. And hoping you get Eno Probe ammo. If not, disintegrator ray ammo works fine as long as you have enough. because it does take a lot to get rid of these guys. You need to go away, and then you just kill these guys, and you want to beeline it to the left. There is a way to skip this cutscene or this text box, so that way the mission ends quicker, but I have not been able to figure that out. If you see a cop, get him out of here, or free love. You can just free love. And then because the reason you're going over here is because the mission it starts over here. So you want to do this, and there's not really a lot to explain on this mission, because it's all about escorting. Now, the name of the game, what the hell? The name of this game is keeping her moving, so you have to be on your toes about the spawns. The spawns here are actually random. The KGB spawns are random. There can be a lot, there can be not a lot. I know that guy spawns there relatively consistently. So far I've gotten pretty bad RNG. And you have to keep an eye on your ammo, because if you run out of ammo, that's not good. But this is also really bad RNG. There's usually there's not this many, okay. There's usually not this many, KGB. That's just unlucky, like actually really unlucky. But these guys up here, spawn same spot consistently, and since they're next to each other, you can get them both at the same time, pretty much. You want to kill that guy, and then you kind of want to transmogrify what you can, because you're gonna need ammo. You really need to keep up on your ammo. Okay, that was quick of her to do. You kind of want to blow stuff up over here, because it'll catch people on fire. She'll say, forget these Moodlons, but she'll... Okay. And then it blows up. Oh, that guy died in one shot. So this is typically where I try to get the youngin one finished on this bridge, because that's where you'll typically finish it. And a lot of youngins spawn. Now, typically a KGB car will spawn on this bridge, like it did just there. I like to destroy it, and that's never happened before. But I guess that can happen. You want to transmogrify this because you need disintegrator ammo coming up. It is major. So now you've unlocked that landing zone over there, and there's a Pyrotech cell here that didn't spawn in the ground. I had it spawned in the ground once. That was weird. You want to pick up that Pyrotech cell because it's kind of just on the way. I don't know why I'm blowing that up. There's a lot of people here who kind of just want to kill people that Natalia targets on. If you get lucky, she'll just straight up ignore people. But in this case, no, she doesn't feel like ignoring people. And I need ammo, so you're going to have to just chill and wait, because you decided to be dumb, Natalia. And again, the name of the game is just to keep her moving. If you can keep her moving, you'll do this pretty quickly. But it is very, very, very difficult to get her to keep moving because of how often she needs to stop and shoot people for no reason other than, well, she hates. I'll tell you what, throughout this game, you'll learn Natalia ain't the brightest girl in the world. See you, bud. So then here, now that we're at the end, I get to show you a trick I discovered after we get in the ship. So you kind of want to try and memorize where she's at along with where her range is. Because if you do this right, you can get her, you can call that just as the cutscene's going, and that saves time. But she can stop in the, oh wait. Nice. She'll stop in the hedge maze if you get out of her range, but you can just go back to her, trigger her, and she'll start running towards her. So that's what you want. Alright, so you got your saucer called, and she's like, we'll take off as soon as you're ready. And then, a trick I found while playing the Xbox version and just kind of dicking around on trying to find stuff. Now this is more of a riskier spot when you're trying to save more time. You can just follow her to keep her safe and make sure she doesn't lose a lot of health, because this is a very, very risky strat. So you kind of just want to abandon her. But you can't stay away from her forever, because she loses health just because you're away with her. It's just an auto thing. Even though nothing's spawned in around her, she'll just automatically lose health because that's just how it is. How much health she loses is really, really, really dependent on things. But the whole point, it's because she won't shut up. The whole point of doing this is so that she keeps moving. That way she doesn't stop, she doesn't get hooked up on things, she just boom, 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 runs through everything because nothing is spawned in because it's out of the render distance way. But she keeps moving. And when you hear, "Oi, let's get out of here," that's when you know she's still moving. That's another indication. Hello. I'm just gonna suck you guys up for fun. And you know she's getting closer when things will start to spawn here. Yeah, you'll get tanks. This is another place to practice picking guys up. So that she's making her way downtown. Ow. So then you kind of want to try and get debris out of her way, kill people, and then you have to kind of keep an eye on tanks and stuff, because tanks will shoot her, and she'll stop immediately when a tank shoots at her. Okay, that's not what I wanted to have happen. And you need to be very careful, like I said, because she is on low health. So you have to be very careful with how things are going. Okay. But if she gets going, she'll get going alright. Get out of here. Get out of here. That should be good. If I can despawn or not. Okay, there's typically not this many KGB cars. Why isn't she moving? Oh no, she soft blocked, didn't she? Yes, this can happen. It happens so rarely, though. This happens so rarely. I've gotten this to happen like once in a million years. And you don't want to mission fail this. It's pretty much a run dead at that point because... But I don't know how else to get her to go, man. I'm pretty sure it's a soft lock. I know this can happen. I'll just kill her. That was interesting. She didn't die right away. I wonder if she got into a state that you could pick her up in there. Oh, I wish I was thinking. Eh. So now you have to do the mission. Oh, away from the beginning, man. It sucks. This shit sucks. There are no checkpoints in this game. You were that close to the end, and you soft blocked, and she got soft blocked, so you have to kill her. Hopefully we'll get better RNG. I have no answer. There's so much happening! Yee! Alright, please keep going. Please, please, please. Okay, well. Oh my god, she's going. Oh my god, she's going. Holy god. We're saved. We're saved. Ah, my god. Only a 30-minute...
I've spotted a weapon Datacon near your position. I'll snap it up.
Okay, so to end that mission, you want to go over to that landing pad that's closest to here, drop off, and then you want to kind of jump this wall and go towards and pick up this ship part over here. Ow! That doesn't usually happen. You want to switch to your dislocator here because you want to hurt yourself. Because you're going to want to die and go back to your ship as quickly as possible. So you want to get this. And there's a text box there you have to skip. So then you want to spawn from there, get in the ship, and just take a straight line. It's legit just a straight line from here to the next landing pad, which will get you closer to the mission. Oh my god. What a flippin' just, ugh. Land, and you want to take a slight left towards the mission, and go towards here. There's a cop. Hopefully he doesn't shoot. If he even shoots in your vicinity, you'll go under fire and you won't be able to activate the conversation. So then you want to skip to this. This mission's mostly just spamming through text, so that's always fun. Spamming X is fun. And you don't need to change any directions, you just need to get through this as quickly as possible. It don't matter what you choose. I'm sure there's a quick way to go about it where it's just a couple of less X presses, which is whatever. I think it's the fastest way it is. But you have to do an extra input to get faster X inputs, and it's probably not even worth it. So then you want to immediately go left. You don't have your weapon, so you kind of just want to barrel your way through it and not die. You want to fuck with these guys, mess with these guys, sorry, excuse my language. You want to mess with these guys. Oh, there's a hint Xbox that I was supposed to skip and I did not. And then you want to free love these guys. You want to save your mind flash for later, and you'll see why. You want to steal a body so you can get out of here cleanly and then get killed. Avoid the mines because you don't want to lose your body. And then you want to, this is a little difficult, you want to try and pick up this fence and just launch it at the guys. And you want to take a left out of here, go around the fence. I thought there was a hole there for some reason. And then you want to go this way. To the side of this building, and then you want to kind of slight right it after you pass the building, cross the street, go in between the buildings, go through here, right here, and then you can just like walk up the box with this body and be like, yeet. And you want to skip through this as quickly as possible. Pop. And then here you want to hopefully not get knocked down and use your mind flash as quickly as possible. There is this you have to worry about, but then you want to use your meteor strike. And as the meteor is coming, you want to kind of step away. Try not to die, because then, I mean, it's just not good. And then you just want to kill him. Skip this cutscene, and then you're at the end of the mission. And then you want to walk towards where the ship part is, but you're never getting the ship part because it's not useful in the speedrun at all. Because Natalia's over here. I'm Natalia's Secret Service. So here, you're going to kill yourself so you can reload your ammo. It will spawn you away from your ship, which is fine. It's whatever. I haven't had any issues with it. It's all about saving time and getting that ammo back. So you kind of want to hurt yourself as you're walking up to this. I totally failed at it. But You'll spawn over here, and then you kind of want to fly over here because flying is faster. Ugh. But now that you got your ammo reloaded, you got meteor strike ammo and disintegrator ammo, which you're both gonna need in this mission after you get off the ship, though. So here you really want to watch your health and be careful. And you want to go for that first pull first. You want to go for that pull first, and then you kind of just go in a circle here, memorizing where they're at, because the render distance does you no good at all. They're all on the map, so it's pretty easy to remember. You can destroy these if you want to, but I don't think it's any faster. It just gives you more time to sit and heal and whatnot. You want to go over this building, and then you want to get the last two at the entrance. And then you want to kind of beeline it over here. Destroy these. It's not faster. It really isn't. And then you can worry about healing. Clean this area up. Trust me, it'll be important. And then while you're over here, you want to take down that, and then you want to hurt the buildings. Don't take them down, hurt them. So I usually do a full one and then a half one, and that brings it down good enough. So that way, wow, these guys suck. So the reason you want to clear this area is because KGB guys spawn, and you want to kill the KGB guys because, it gets the meter up faster. Okay, that works. Good night. Okay. So now when you land, after you get the distractometer up, you want to land, and go over here. And hopefully you'll have the power place over here destroyed. It'll stay destroyed. I don't know what this does. Oh, shut down power supply. That's funny. Yeah, you can do this all the while on foot, but there's no reason to. I was trying to destroy this. And then, after the trigger for the... Shoot, you don't want to do this too soon. So you kind of want to step away from this. You want to wait a little bit. I don't know the time. I was still working on it. Hello. Now it would be a good time. And then it'll destroy the buildings after you put the meteor strike on it. And she'll spawn over here, and you'll come over here. People won't be shooting at you because they're surprised by the meteor. And that's that for Albion. So here you want to kill yourself just so you can get back to the ship faster. Even though the ships, you don't have to do this because you reload ammo when you switch to the next city anyways. So then when you land, you want to press circle and go to Takoshima, which it'll automatically be on. And now you get another little break after all the chaos of Albion. Get a drink of water, relax a bit, and get ready for Takoshima. So now we start off at Takoshima, where we want to immediately go left. Fly as much as you can. You could take a body, and it might be faster, but I've yet to compare it and try it. Time it. I still don't know how to exactly... This is my first time kind of labbing in a speedrun, and I have no idea what would be faster and whatnot. So you can accidentally trigger Arc Voodoo talking here. Not a big deal. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't affect anything. You want to make sure there's no cops around because cops can spawn around here. Even up here, you know, where that pedestrian is. And then you want to immediately turn around, do a U-turn, and go towards this building and get your disintegrator ray out while you can. Pick up this Ferrotech cell and be on your way. Oh, my battery's low. That's great. Oh, I didn't want to do that. You want a free love here, not the KGB agent, not the KGB agent. take this KGB agent, go up here, pick this up, pick up the Ferrotech cell, and then go and chat with this guy. So there is a specific thing you have to try and memorize here. You want to press X once, and then you want to go down to ask about his wife, because then you can just spam through this and you're done. And then you're done. So then you want to turn around. I typically like to go through here. And you want to head back to your ship. But you don't, so when you're dropping this body, you don't want to drop it too close to your ship, or else you won't be able to get in your ship. So probably about here is good, and then you can fly to your ship. And he won't shoot at you, and it won't be a big deal. And then you want to get in your ship and just take an immediate, like, straight line to the landing pad that's over here. So then, after you land, you don't have to go into the Zen Temple Center. You can actually just take this and go along here. You want to get this Ferrotech cell, and you want to go from behind, because it'll be like, oh hey, Natalia is actually over here. So you could walk in, go into the walking pad and do that, but I found out you can just keep going straight and boom, trigger. Just big trigger. Alright, so then there's a cutscene, you skip the cutscene, and now it's another effing escort mission. So you're pretty much just escorting her to her car. You want to memorize where people spawn, where things spawn, because things can just spawn, and you can get out of Natalia's range very easily because she is a little hoe. You can destroy that. You gotta watch your ammo big time on this, because it's really easy to run out of ammo on this mission with the amount of guys that spawn and stuff. To try and get her to keep moving. Alright, Natalia, you weirdo. It's hard to get ammo, and the cars despawn very easily. You typically don't need to go over here. These guys always spawn here? Okay. These guys hurt. Try not to hit the gong, because you'll summon black ninjas, and it'll just make it'll just cause the mission to be harder. You are gonna get out of here. So then there's guys on the other side of this door. So what I like to do is pick up this barrel and drop it on them. But I missed, of course, because I paused it and it made me drop it. I'm out of ammo. That's not good. That was not good at all. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Natalia really... These escort missions are really all about memorizing where people spawn, memorizing, so that way you're just prepared, making sure you're keeping up on your ammo so you don't run out of ammo, because you have to stop and get ammo. And then this one, once she gets to her car, you can actually just walk out of her range, and it'll skip her text box that she was talking, and that'll be the end of the mission. I missed my, split pedal. And then you want to get back in your ship and just make a beeline for the first landing pad that you land at. Dum, 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 dum. Which I completely missed, and game slowed me down a bit. You actually want to go, I found out, you want to go in a straight line, as much of a straight line as possible, while doing this, because, or while in the saucer, because, it's faster. Any slight movement actually loses a bit of speed or time or just alignment. It's weird. It's weird. I did a comparison video. It's up on my archives channel, which has my real name on it, but like I care. So here you want to grab a body. Come on, get out of your car. Get out of your car. So you want a free love? Steal a body. Now it's telling you to go to the radios. You don't need to go to the radios at all. You can actually just take a beeline to the temple again, but you have to walk there. Because, well, you want to keep your ship here. Yeah, you want to keep your ship here because you want to spawn there. So you gotta take a beeline over there. You could take your ship, but I don't think it's good. Okay. I didn't know that they said that word in this game, I'll be honest. But you're just pretty much taking a beeline, avoiding all the roads, avoiding all the chaos. Because Black Ninja spawn, and they will F you up. You miss a couple of Ferrotech cells, but you can pick up this Ferrotech cell right here on the road, and then just go. Go. You don't need to pick up that Ferrotech cell on the hill. I don't know why I did, I guess just to be safe. But you can pick that up if you want to. But you're picking up a ton of Ferrotech cells on this mission alone. So you pick up that one, and then you jump these walls, get this one, because it's on the way, and then you go to this ninja down here, and this is all about memorizing you have to choose the right text, because if you don't choose the right text, you're going to fail. And they will kill you. So you skip through this, so we gotta get through this. He'll ask who was the guy in Bay City. It's Bongwater, and then Golden Gate Park. Oh, wait. No, it's Stonewall Bar. My bad. But I think, and then in the, hold on. I might screw this up.
You correct. What? They may take our land.
I guess they'll give you one wrong answer, so you can get one wrong. Stonewall Bar, you can just like spam through that and you'll get it right.
I estimate we need to kill at least 1,000.
So you kind of just let these guys fight and you can reload on ammo here.
Okay, maybe 1,000 was a little.
Now, this is where, if you want to save a lot of time, use the Meteor Strike, but try not to kill the leader. Here, you can try and get a lot of ninjas to spawn. I'm going to walk back and forth here, because I want to test this. If the Ninja Lord will stay his distance. He almost didn't stay his distance. And that not enough ninjas had spawned there.
Only 10 left. How about I turn my back and
But you typically just want to shoot. These guys are big dodgers, like big time dodgers, big time fast movers. It is really hard to kill them. So you want to try and get as many to spawn here as possible, and then Meteor Strike. It's really the best way to go about this.
If you want those gifts, you had better start kicking butt and taking names.
So now that they're all dead, you want to come kind of here. Cutscene will trigger after a certain port. And then you want to pick up the mothership fragment. Skip this text box, of course, but I did not remember. And then you want to jump into the water and die. Because it'll spawn you all the way back at your ship, which is what you want. Because then, you'll jump out of the ship, take an immediate U-turn, and go pick up another mothership fragment that's over here. So now you got the ion detonator, and now we're gonna get into a new tech immediately introduced that you want to work on when you have the ion detonator. It's called ion detonator jumping. So what you do is you forget to do that. You launch an ion detonator, jump in the air, and then when you're a certain distance away, it'll boost you and you'll get a propelled boost. There is, for all the tech in this game, there is a better explanation for it with ApeZilla's tech explanation video. I'll have that linked down in the description below. But then you want to race on over here. Apparently I'm under fire, even though I'm not, because nobody's here. Oh, I love this glitch. This is my favorite glitch. So then you want to skip through this. I really have to use the bathroom because I've been drinking a lot of water. So before I do that, I'm gonna BRB, but it'll be like a second for the YouTube. Okay, back at it. So here, that doesn't need to move, but you can just walk around that, and then you want to kind of get to this edge, launch it, and then ion detonate jump. I spam. You can get a lot more distance if you spam the switch button, but that's not something you need to learn. Here you want to make sure you have your Zap-O-Matic out, and then I kill him. I zap him, and then I kill myself. You don't have to kill yourself, but I like to reload on my ammo here. Plus, this hill right here is a lot easier to climb than the one that's over there. This is really just a safe drop. So you want to try and destroy one of these buildings with a meteor strike because it'll distract the ninjas. Ow. So that way you can go and talk to Dr. Go immediately. So that way you don't have ninjas around here. Spam through this. And another escort mission. But you gotta kill these guys first. Would you stop? So then he'll get going. Ninja spawns here. You want to blow that up as soon as he spawns. Dr. Go can have a glitch where he'll kind of just do this when he's going down the stairs. Like, legit. He'll just take his time going down. So, he has a lot of health. You don't have to worry about him dying. You really don't. And all of these spawns that happen in this mission are consistent. They're not based on random RNG at all. And you want to rely on your PK a lot, your telekinesis. So, because you can just launch guys off the edge and they'll go into the ocean. When there's a lot of ninjas. And you have to be careful when PKing, throwing, pushing out people. Because while you're going down slopes, because you can just straight up drop people when you go down slopes. It'll just cancel out the PK while you're going down the slope. So I'm trying to get these guys towards this barrel. No, you don't. I was trying to get this damn ninja to spawn. But whatever, he's gone. Get him out of here. So while you're walking over here, well, you want to try and get him going. So you want to blow that up, and then you want to go and call your saucer. It's very important that you go and call your saucer here to you here. That's why we opened up the landing zone. And then here you're kind of just relying on your PK a lot because you don't have a lot of ammo. And I am wishing I did, because I got a fight coming up. So I might just kill myself after I join the mission, go into the next mission. You need to get out of here. But it's pretty much mesmerizing where the ninjas spawn. And then when you're going through here, you can actually pick this up and just launch it at that guy. And then you kind of have to kill these guys, so... I need ammo anyways. If you're low on ammo and you're not, like, at an important part in the mission, like, escort missions are important that you make sure you stay alive and keep your ammo. You will die, you will lose time, but it will be frustrating, but you can just keep trucking through it and eventually you'll get a faster time. So then you get that guy escorted there, and then you kind of just can ignore all of this mess. So you kind of want to just go up against this wall, and I try to ion detonate jump here, but I might just save it. You don't need to save it. It's faster if you get that, and you can get a good chance when you transmogrify these boxes and stuff to get ion detonator ammo, but I'm not going to risk it. So when you get to the ship, you want to buy Sonic Boom increased damage, because it destroys buildings faster, and you're going to be destroying a lot of buildings. So then you want to get in your ship, transmogrify that to get the Sonic Boom ammo, and then switch to the Sonic Boom and destroy this place, because that's what they want you to do. And there you go.
Of history reduced to rubble, all for revenge. Warms the cockles of your heart.
Don't it? And that's the end of that mission. You want to come back to this landing pad, land, and go straight here. And you can transmogrify here to get ammo and stuff. It's going to be pretty important you have a lot of ammo for this upcoming mission. Especially Meteor Strike. Just anything in general. And I am going to have to kill myself at some point because I will need the Meteor Strike ammo because it is very important. Unless I get it, you know, while transmogrifying, which I don't think I will. Okay. So, you want to launch here and then go at this corner and kind of go at an angle towards the Black Ninja base over here. Go in between these rocks, and immediately it'll be like, yeah. So then you want to do this, you want to slow them down. And then you want to try and reload on your, your frame stuff. If the brains would stop just going everywhere. Well, you only need 2, really, because you can get 2 on the volcano later. Aha, ow. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Oh! I died! Which is fine, because you need to reload on ammo. You will die on this mission. It's very hard not to die on this mission. Like, it is very hard, but it saves a good amount of time. You can use the Meteor Strike here, and it would save you a lot of time if you die, but then you'd have to die again. You will die a lot here, because these guys hurt. These guys hurt. And they want you to kill a lot. So then you can just kill them. Go in, retrieve the code. Now you don't want to spam X while this is happening because it will it'll slow it down. It'll slow the fade out down, so you don't want to spam through that. You just want one click, and then you want to get to here and spam through this. I got really backwards there, so he'll spawn you back here, and then you want to take a left, go to your saucer, because you're going to the Zen Temple. So you want to go back to that same loading pad, and while you are going there, you want to transmogrify and get some ammo. Because you're going to need Sonic Boom ammo for the last mission. It is important. This is typically when I take my chance to drink water, just kind of chill. This is just kind of a chill saucer ride. And then you want to get on top of your saucer, Bring out the iron detonator and jump. And now you need a white ninja, I believe. I'm gonna go actually check to make sure that you need to talk to a white ninja. You need a white ninja for this. You must be in a human disguise to talk. So, do I need a white ninja disguise?
Konnichiwa. I am not geisha. Please go.
Yeah, you need a white ninja costume. You need it. And that's a bit hard, so you gotta spam fast to get through it. Hit a good time. Whoa, come on, man! You don't have to typically worry about that. But then you talk to Yuki. What is going on here?
Konnichiwa. Can I help you?
I got good news, Professor. Your main squeeze, Dr. Gold.
You want to spam through this usually.
Custody.
That is good news indeed. But you are mistaken. We are no longer involved.
Maybe not, but I gotta tell you, the good doctor would love to see you.
Really? Why should I see him?
Because,
Because why?
just...
This is awkward.
Look, there is picture of me under one of rocks in Zen Garden. Find that picture and give it to him. I think of him fondly, but that is the only thing I have left to give him. My heart has moved on, like summer storm.
You can just skip through that. I kind of just wanted to enjoy that with this guy right here. Get out of here! Yeah, ba ba ba, ba ba. Oh. Just gonna get this. You just have to go to the left after that and launch the rock, and it'll be under the rock. It's just that one rock closest to the sidewalk, and it'll teleport you all the way back to Dr. Go, which can be a long time sometimes. And now Black Ninjas come with you, because why not? So you want to go to the left of the tower here now, the Tokyo Tower. And you want to bring out your Meteor Strike. Take down that specific building. And now what I like to do, typically, is free love. Because when you free love, he's just going to dance. So then you can focus on killing him. And you want to stand on this corner here, so that way, as soon as he dies, you spawn right on top of the picture, and you got the picture. And that's the mission. So then you kind of want to jump while you can't see. I don't think I'm jumping. Oh, I died. I don't know what's about to happen here. That's not good. No, that's not good. No, you want to die. You typically want to die after the mission complete is here, so you can spawn back at your saucer. But I died immediately, so that kind of sucked. But it's fine. It's whatever. So now you're back here, and you want to get the ion detonator back out, and you want to do another ion detonator jump down to the mission down here. And there's a Ferrotech cell that you want to pick up that's right there. And pick it up.
What's the buzz?
And then you want to skip through this, of course, and you got another escort mission! Takoshima is full of it. But Takoshima also does have the best mission in the game.
Okay, Tovarish. You line them up, I'll knock them down.
No offense, Dollface, but shouldn't it be the other way around?
But it's none of these first
In
missions.
my class, Crypto. And I once fought my way out of an East German football.
Where are you going, buddy? Hey!
I'm not a sidekick.
Stop!
No offense taken.
Jesus! I get it, you want to shoot civilians. Because you guys are just terrible people. So you want to memorize where these people spawn? This one's the same one. Spawns are the same, consistent. So, Black Ninja will appear here. Launch him out of here, because that's the quickest thing to do. Launch this guy out of here. get stuck on the rocks because why not? And you typically want to try and reload on ammo here.
I'm incredibly aroused right now. Is that
Before she gets it open, which she can do pretty quickly.
Keep moving.
I got lucky. You might just want to shoot that guy when he spawns. It's quicker. You want to try and launch that at the KGB. I have been very unsuccessful in doing that. See you, bud. He doesn't usually jump towards the fucking ocean. So then you want to try and pick this up. Well, that guy can just die. Spawn those guys and launch that at them so that way they're... He died. Because there's barrels here, but there's nothing you can really do. Work, please? You can reload ammo on one of these rocks if you want to. It is pretty important. Would you stop?
They blocked the terminal. Help me, Krito. Clear that stuff away so I can enter the next code.
So I typically try to go... I'm not in rhythm at all, so I typically try to destroy that first, so that way she's... Because it's getting her to walk to the fucking thing, the terminal. Sorry.
But I don't want you to get
It's all text box based when she starts moving towards it, so you want to move the rocks as quickly as possible. Here, you want to try, when these ninjas come, you want to just flop them to the ground and get their brains. Sometimes only one will spawn, but I mean, now you're ready, now you got your freezy thingy.
Okay, the gate's open. Let's get to
You want to kill these guys, there's always one guy on the other side of this. Whether he's alive or not is completely up to you, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why I said that like that. Whether he's alive or not is kind of random.
Broken their spirits, Crypto. It's time to launch our final strike.
The NPCs don't really like to go up slopes in this game, and neither does Crypto, as example here. So she kind of just taking her time.
I like that in a villain.
Can you go away? See ya. They don't come back, by the way. Oh my god, Natalia, please. She never does this, by the way. It's very rare that she does this. Don't know what her problem is today, but she is absolutely just not cooperating, which means we're probably gonna get soft block at the last mission, at the very game, at the end of the game. The reason it's easier to do that, just launch them off, because don't go there, jeez. Because if you shoot at them, they can just dodge out of the way. It's kind of obnoxious. So here, after you finish getting these guys cleared up, you want to take your meteor strike. She'll keep walking towards there. I guess you need to trigger her. I don't know what she's doing. And then you want it right in the middle, because it will just destroy this, and then you don't need to worry. You don't need to worry about being in her range for this. So now you want to go around and collect Ferrotech cells around here and go get your saucer.
Now get your hot little in here and juice
so you're gonna just kind of go down this hill, get these Ferrotech cells.
I don't like this.
You don't have to be in the range of her to protect her or anything, because she doesn't get hurt for whatever reason.
Quiet. Too quiet.
What the hell was that?
There's one on top of the tunnel that you want to get.
I guess a 4, maybe 4.2.
And you want to call your saucer. It is very, 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 very important you get your saucer here.
Fire my ass.
Short! The terminal is broken. I need time to fix it.
So coming up here, we're about to do the Takoshima skip, volcano skip, cutscene skip. Now what happens here is when you go in, when your saucer's here, you can go into your saucer and just sit in it. You want to sit in it over the launch pad, so that way you don't get teleported to the bottom of the tunnel. Because what happens when you're in the tunnel is you have to escape it. It is very difficult to escape it alive, and very hard to get through it while the screen is shaking. So what we're gonna do here...
In case you hadn't noticed, Your voice has
is
earthquake
get in the ship
powers.
and just wait.
Oh, here comes trouble. Break out the fancy china. I'm cooking up my special monkey stew.
We have to wait until the end of these text boxes to be able to do it.
Cosmo, the terminal is working.
You gotta be quiet. You're making more earthquakes.
Crypto,
I don't think that's an earthquake. And you just need to sit in it. And it won't teleport you. Then you land and you go and have to trigger that you're out. Which you only need to do by doing that. And then you want to sit here and wait for pox to spawn.
No thanks to your comrade Millen.
You can get rid of that rock, watch it sink.
Explain to me why the leader of the Soviet Union just tried to turn us into
Takoshima's barbecue.
I wish I could. I told you something was wrong in the Kremlin, but I never dreamed it could go so far up. This is bad, Crypto.
Hey, dollface, when the heat is on, the hot get going.
So then as soon as Pox spawns, of course you want to split, and then go on to the Kojiro battle. So here, a lot going on here after you get off this ship. I love this, by the way, I love that. They made a custom text for it, that's badass. So you want to trigger the bubbles to start moving, but you don't need to stay in the range of it. Okay, since it's moving, you want to come here, and no matter where your camera is facing, it will spawn you in a certain direction. I don't remember what that direction is. I think it's, yeah, completely backwards of where you want to go. And then you want to climb this hill as quickly as possible, because a cutscene's going to trigger, and it's very hard to climb when your jetpack gets eaten. So I got over the wall. I got lucky. Or it'll give me another boost. So here you're going to pick up, you're coming to this island so you can pick up Gastro. Gastro is very, very important to this speedrun. It's not necessary, but it's very, very important. And that is the last hitbox that you need to skip. So then you want to get in your saucer, and the reason you load it up on Sonic Boom ammo is because we have to go and destroy every single building in the city. Every single one, because not only does it mess with Kojiro's AI, it won't allow Kojiro to heal. So, you just pretty much, there's no quick way about doing this, honestly. You just want to go from front to back. So you're going to be transmogrifying a lot. You can get those to kind of swing around you. And it takes, it is very loud right now, but it takes 2 shots of Sonic Boom to destroy a building. So if it doesn't go down in 2 shots, that means you missed a shot. And this one right here takes 4. I'm gonna refill on ammo just cause. And I will add that during this, your game can crash. If your game crashes at any point during this, that was weird. If your game crashes at any point during this speedrun, it automatically loses you 3 minutes. Roughly. And this is the mission where it's most prone to crash on you. Just because you're destroying buildings, there's a lot going on. Kojiro's in the city, not ideal. So the reason you're destroying all the buildings, now I just thought of it, Kojiro gravitates, I should say, towards the any building that's up, so that way she can heal. So once every building is destroyed, she kind of goes to one spot. And you will see that one spot is right there, right where you're landing. I forgot to get a Gastro upgrade. So I'm gonna go back here. I need to reload too, so I'm gonna buy, you can buy the ammo upgrade for the disintegrator ray here. Totally up to you. And you want to get a Gastro upgrade. You want to get Gastro can hover around because it just makes it easier for him to go after Kojiro. Now, Kojiro will stay here, and since you have your Mind Flash, you might as well use it. Or you can fucking die when you're at full health. That can happen too. I've never had that happen there before. And now we're losing our good RNG. I'd rather not. So now we got Kojiro frozen in place. You want to just aim at her and shoot. Get Gastro to come out. And just go ham on her. I don't know where her weak spot is. I don't think she typically... she doesn't exactly have one. But you want to try and use the cars around here to transmongify. That could happen too. And if you're lucky, she will stay here, but typically she doesn't, which isn't a big deal. Ow. But you want to use your Disintegrate Ray on her, and if you die, it's really not a big deal because she doesn't heal or anything. Which is nice of the game developers to do. I'm getting really lucky with her staying here. Let me refill on ammo. I know this is very chaotic. But if you can stay on your toes and keep her here. If she stays here, which doesn't typically happen. Ow. Once she dies, you can just beeline it over to the ship. And you're good to go. That's basically what you want to do. Keep up on your ammo and just keep shooting at her. But if she ends up walking over to... I didn't want to do that. If she ends up walking over to the water, closer to the water, you can just jump in the water and it'll teleport you back to your saucer after the mission completes. After you kill her, of course. Now, we go to Tangaska, where the upgrades start to become a big part of the... weakness is the underbelly. That's why it's better on the ground. I guess I'll try and remember that for my next run. Well, that and nothing in your saucer can really damage her that well. So, here you want to get the jetpack upgrade. You want to get the disintegrator ray ammo upgrade if you hadn't gotten it already. You want to get the ion detonator capacity upgrade, and you want to get the meteor strike capacitor upgrade. Because you do a lot of ion detonator jumps in this one, so you want to make sure you have enough ion detonators. And going into a mission and buying ammo after you go in automatically refills your ammo to the max. So that's why you want to do that. And then you want to ion detonate jump to this mission here, and then you just got to skip through this a little bit.
I'm not... Yeah.
There's a cutscene in the middle of this. And then...
You're sick. If you don't... Whatever.
After that, you don't want to ion detonate jump anywhere here because you got to take down this giant thing. 1 for destruction, 2 for landing zone. Then you have to wait a certain amount of time after your meteor lands for you to do this again. And then when you destroy this, it'll destroy a lot of the buildings around here too. It just brings chaos to the city. You know, we love that. But that's what we need. And then you want to trigger this and walk away because it's been done. And then I typically wait to ion detonate up to this jump because you want to try and save... these guys won't shut the hell up. You want to get on top of the hill, and you want to save your ion detonators because it is very important. And some of these later missions, you're crossing a lot of places on foot that you have enough ion detonators to cross on foot. So, I think the safe thing to do here is trigger this guy, go down here and pick up a KGB, Agents of Destruction. You want to pick up this guy, and I'm just trying to be careful. But you want to drag him up here. I'm still trying to figure out if this is faster. I want to assume it is. So you just sit here and wait until he finishes talking.
And know the face of its master. Woo, it's dark in that heart.
I actually don't know if you need to stay to that, but I think you can beeline it there and it might work. I actually should have tested it there. But you want to ion detonate from there. Get here. Save Natalia, of course.
Far away. I'm going to head over. Keep these agents off my back.
And you get another escort mission.
I'm going to make a move.
Tangaska has considerably less escort missions. It has a couple, but this is the big one, the main one, and it's the worst one in the entire game.
Cover me, Crypto. I'm making a run for it.
Got him. Freaking got him.
Coming in from all directions.
I don't have enough ammo for this.
Cover me when I
Ah! Get him, Gastro. Get him, Gastro. That's good luck right there, actually. And again, like other escort missions, I'm doing a terrible job at showcasing, but you want to try and keep her moving. You want her to keep moving. And because I was low on ammo, I really screwed it up. Missed the, why are we shooting this? I guess because there's a KGB agent there. So you can do this. I'm not going to because she's going to be too close to it and I don't want to kill her. So, typically, oh my god, I'm out of ammo. As you can see, keeping up on ammo is a very difficult thing in this game. Actually, ion detonator ammo does not matter yet. I'll tell you when it gets important, though. Now that I think about it.
I'm making a run for it.
I know exactly where that meteor strike's going to be useful. See ya, bud. I need ammo. Oh, okay.
I'm going to make a move, Tavares. Stay close. Almost to the safe house.
And now everyone's dead after you kill everyone. Again, here, consistent spawns are consistent. And now we just take her to the effing safe house. So, yeah, she can trigger a cutscene when she gets there. You want to, when she gets into the safe house, you want to get to her and call your ship while you're skipping through this dialogue right here.
There's ads, which are stuff.
Because there's no cutscene after that, you get to get immediately in the mission, and then you want to get in here, go over this hill, because climbing slopes in this game is a trash shoot. Get to this. You could ion detonate jump to her, but well, it's not very important. Ion detonator ammo is not very important, and I need to keep that in mind. Also, being shot there is very bad RNG, because this is one of those missions where... Please. Oh, for fuck's sake! Why are you shooting me through the wall? This is why I hate this. I want to make a meme out of that.
What kind of those in agent?
Oh, sorry, I'm just picking at something. So now you want to get back in your ship, because this is a mostly in the ship mission. And if you know where the ship is all the way over here, you have to go to the ship down here. And you don't want to destroy these. These are not being destroyed. Okay. So you want to pick this up, go to where that second one is, and then you kind of want to wiggle back and forth here. And launch the thing over to where you need to put it. You want to do it with 2 of these, and then you want to carry that third one. Kind of want to wiggle it to get it momentum, and then you want to launch it. But you got to be careful where you're launching it to, because it can fall in the water and die, like off to the left. And then when you set it in there and walk away, or get away from it, it kind of like hard locks it in. I'm hoping it does. Because it is extremely annoying to get these in there, because they can kind of bounce off each other and bounce out and roll out and... Oh my god, see? Alright, and then you want to destroy this stuff. And you need to heal. That's not what I was trying to do. You will, while you're in your ship, you will accidentally hit a lot of buttons. You just need to get out of here. You need to get out of here. Ugh. Whew. There's a lot of rockets around here. You want to be careful when you're killing these guys, because you can turn one of those guys on fire, unrender him, re-render him, and he'll spawn inside the truck on fire, and it'll just kill the truck. That is seriously something that'll happen. I've had that happen in some of my older runs. It mostly happens with this one, because this is when you're like, oh god, there's something shooting at me. I need to heal. So you need to go away. You can again practice launching cars here, something that's very important to the speedrun. I think once he turns in here, you can just keep going, and you kind of just want to shoot as you go. I am getting beat up. You want to get rid of this tank, and you just want to kind of shoot amongst the trees, because there's guys that spawn and shoot at the truck. But the truck will keep going, and you can land there. And this is when you want to really reload on ammo. I don't know why, but you do. You want to get this Furotech cell, too. Actually, I don't know why I'm refilling on ammo, because ion detonator ammo does not matter. At all. He's fine. He just likes complaining. And then you want to be by Natalia when the truck arrives.
Well done, Kristoff.
And that's the end of the mission.
Our cargo has arrived at the safe house. Now come and see me. We need to talk.
We did talk. So now you want to go to this mission, but on your way to the mission... you want to transmogrify some stuff, get Sonic Boom ammo. It is very important for the missions coming up ahead. Now there is a landing pad right over here by this mission, and that's where we're going to land, so we can get to this mission. And it's one that's automatically down, you don't have to worry about activating it. I think you only need to activate the 2. Okay. So now that the escort missions are out of the way and done with for now, you want to get this Furotech cell. I am detonating jumping there because you just want to take your time to get that Furotech cell. I mean, you could if you wanted to, and I probably could have. Then you want to trigger this. Head off to the right here. And you want to ion detonate jump to that, there's this tunnel entrance over here. Now, there isn't a lot of guys over here, a lot of enemies, a lot of anyone to worry about, so you kind of just... Well, I might die here, but you want to pick this up and just kind of ignore these guys.
Use your psychokinesis.
Telekinesis, psychokinesis. True. You don't want to just walk in the middle of that, because it will kill you. You want to be careful of the gases spewing out here. And you just want to carry this fuel rod to here. And then this is why we haven't gotten a health upgrade yet, is because we need to die here. We need to die here. And die quickly. You die a lot quicker with smaller health. At least that's the belief. So then, you get out of there as it explodes. You're all reloaded up on ammo. So that's good. You want to ion detonate jump to the next one. And then I usually whip out my meteor strike here. Whip it out. Just whip it out. And I set it right in the middle right here because it'll get both the guns that spawn here. And if you want to get rid of these guns, they will kill you. They will keep you. They'll kill you if you keep them alive. But it also clears out the men, so you don't have to worry about getting shot at. And the only guys you have to worry about getting shot at by are the guys in here, and they're not really that big of an issue. And then you're just doing the same thing as the last one, being careful of the gas.
Can't quite put my phalange part on it. Oh well.
And yeah.
Carry on.
You want to launch it, put it into there, and then you want to die again.
Get out. It's going to
Oh, owie! That grenade got me. That was a good grenade throw. Alright, so here you don't want to ion detonate jump to the next one. You want to get this Furotech cell right here because it's 1 for 5. You pick that up and you get 5 Furotech cells in that. It is very important to the speedrun that you get that. So here you want to do that, and then launch yourself. Do the same thing you did last time pretty much. Get it set right in the middle. And it will just destroy everything in sight. Ow. I'm gonna sit here and heal. Or this tank will just probably not be able to.
Nonetheless, I shall unlock the landing zone. Thanks for playing.
Okay, and then you pick this up. Whoa! You pick this up. And you take it and do the same thing that you did, except for there's a couple more guards, and you have to watch out for the gases. You typically want to go in here with full health, because you don't want to die and drop this and have to do it all over again. Well, mostly, it's not do it all over again. There are checkpoints after each one. Okay, that's not good. That can happen if you get too close to them. This gas is supposed to hurt you. Yeah, okay, it does hurt you. And you don't, that's why you don't want to go in there with low health. Because then, blah, 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 it'll kill you and you'll have to do this part over again. Just this part, because there are good checkpoints in this mission that after each reactor explosion, you get it. You know, you do it. You do the thing. You get it, you got it, you're done. Whew. So now you want to come over to this launch pad over here. You want to come over to this launch pad. Call your saucer. I don't know why it didn't call there. And then head over to this circle while it's landing. There's a cutscene, or you talk to Pox here. So typically they would want you to go over there and do that, kill those guys on foot. But we're not doing that. We're just gonna kill these guys with our shit. And you can kind of just ignore that thing. And they're automatically dead. So then you want to do this. So now you want to watch your ion detonator ammo. It is very, 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 very important that you watch your ion detonator ammo here. This is where it gets important. I'm not going to use mine that I have. typically I would use one there, but ion detonator ammo is few and far between to get.
I fought.
And whew. Oh. Well, I was trying something there. That's why you're not usually able to transmogrify that.
Brace yourself, Crypto. This mission is
I'm.
extreme test of your
So after you get to that mission, you come up the hill. You want to come up to your This is when you want to upgrade your shields. You only want to upgrade it once, and then you want to get in your saucer and you want to get over here and pre-kill this guy because he'll drop the red crystal. That's the guy who drops the red crystal. So you want to pre-kill him after you activate the mission. That way he's, rearing, ready to go. That way you can just go over there, pick it up, and then put it in. So you can die pretty easily on this mission.
seems to be emanating from the warship. Looks like you'll have to scale those spires.
Because they do, the Blisk do a lot of damage. And okay, so then you gotta climb this spiral. You just pretty much have to climb the edge of it because it's enough to make you stop and get your jetpack out. But you gotta be careful of it disappearing because it can do that. And then you want to jump down here. I don't think I'm giving myself enough time to explain things, and that's my bad. I'm sorry. You want to go down here immediately to this one. And then you want to put the blue and the yellow one in. You have to memorize, which one goes where. I think this is square. Yep. And this one's triangle. As you saw. But you're getting hurt a lot here because you're kind of just ignoring these guys, but you can't really do a lot of damage to them, especially the big guys. So you kind of want to be careful. Okay, I healed. But you don't want to you don't want to go over those gas clouds. And then on your way back over here, there's Pyrotech cell in the ground. That gives you 3. And I died, so there you go. There's checkpoints here. It'll let you keep the crystals and in their place. I don't know why the checkpoints get better as they go on, as the game goes on, and then you place it. And now you have to head over to your ship because we're just taking down the shields of the Blisk base. So you want to go in now over to your ship and destroy it. This guy can occasionally, always roam over there. So maybe try and kill him while you're doing that. There's a big crowd of guys coming on. I'm just going to kill him for the fun of it. And then you kind of want to line up your shot here. And get the center of this. Because you can end up hitting the spires and it won't do nearly as much damage. You kind of want to get the center of that. There you go. And it'll kill it a lot quicker. And that's the end of that. So then you want to take your saucer and you want to go over to this landing pad that you activated earlier to land at. So you can get to this mission. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, get water, and use the bathroom. So I'm gonna finish Tangaska, all of Russia. That's what I call it. I call it all of Russia. I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna stop. I'm exhausted from talking for so long. So now you want to ion detonate jump to this mission. You want to watch your ion detonators, of course. So this is all about memorizing where this place is. You're gonna do this on foot. I'm gonna do this. Just so I can see if I get, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do this. I want to see if I can get ion detonator ammo. It is very important to get ion detonator ammo. And I got lucky there and got 2 more, so that's great. That is absolutely great. I'm absolutely tired from talking all the time, and I'm already wiped. So, while we're flying over to this launch pad, this landing pad over here, you want to land, and you're going to be going to this place on foot because this is where you want to respawn, or this is where you want your ship to be when, hold on, brain needs to function, because after you end this mission, you're going to start a new mission that's downtown, and yeah. So you can actually see where you need to go. Like, it's not exactly hiding it, but you want to ion detonate to it because it's just quicker. It's a lot quicker than walking or flying. And then you want to get in range of this, and it's pretty much just a defend them. Defend them! Defend them, boyos! You want to get that Ferrotex out, and then you want to kill people. I'm kind of going to wrap around to the front here, because this is where people are. And then I'm going to take this car and transmog it, trying to get a more ion detonator ammo. Thank God I did. That's great. You want to usually try and keep up on ammo, like usual. That's nothing new. Set that guy on fire, because why not? Or yep, he's on fire. I did not get lucky there, but you want to transmogify the cars. But you want to kill these guys pretty much as quickly as possible, because they can kill this thing pretty quickly if you're not careful. But it's pretty easy. The spawns are pretty consistent. I got really unlucky. That sucks. You especially want to kill the guy with the RPG when he spawns in. Which is over here. Okay, he's not there. There he is. Oh, but I want to show you something really funny. He gets close enough to the house. Oh, I thought he would shoot himself. Dang it. No, he didn't shoot himself. That guy will, though. Oh, he didn't. Okay, well, he's dead. And then you're pretty much almost done here. You got to kill everybody. And there's this guy that spawns here, and you kill him. And then you kind of want to go to the front here, talk to this guy, and it's a lot of talking. So then I want to get to here, and I want to do this. That didn't help anything. I can't believe I failed that, actually. That really sucks, because now I gotta save it and do a little bit of walking on foot when I could have ion detonate jumped 3 times, and that would have been useful. But I still made it a pretty far distance. So, for this part coming up, you do not... Almost got hit there. You do not want to go to the left of the rock, because there's army men there, and they will kill you. Especially when you're ion detonating, jumping, and you're low on health. So then you want to get by that rock, you want to ion detonate jump to this box over here to the right of this tower. Shoot it while you're coming down and collect it, and it'll immediately end the mission, which is hard to skip when you don't have a split pedal. And then you want to come over here and activate this mission. What's up, L3? Hope you're doing good today. I am really exhausted from doing this, so I'm gonna save my. I'm gonna finish this tomorrow. Here you want to get in this ship. Since I didn't get ion detonator ammo, I won't be able to do this. You want to aim yourself towards the tower over here. I think, right? Yeah, you kind of want to aim yourself slightly right to the tower, actually. Yeah, okay, more right. Gotta take notes for the remake. Listen, man, the remake's gonna be completely different from this game. This speedrun is going to be completely different from the remake speedrun. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited. Typically, you would buy you would have your ion detonator ammo, but you don't. So you can ion detonate jump. Very rarely will you have ion detonator ammo for this. So as you get here, it'll activate a cutscene. I think it doesn't teleport you, but you want to destroy those. So it's pretty easy to protect this. There's always going to be a big guy here with a couple of these guys. But it's pretty easy to defend this. Oh, I'm going to die already. So you want to crack some eggheads. Yeah, I died. I walked into the gas. I should be fine though, hopefully. Dying isn't that big of a deal, actually, because it kills everybody. Or it's supposed to kill everybody. So that way you can talk to Natalia and end your reign at Tangaska. And that is the end of Tangaska. I'm done here. I'm gonna just pause the timer. Ow. Now, typically you would die here, respawn at this, and go to Solaris. But I'm tired. We're gonna save Solaris for... So we're gonna start off by saying that when you're down there where I'm looking, you want to kill yourself, come back here, and you'll spawn back at the ship, come down, and then you go to Solaris. Another chance in a long run to drink some water, which I just spilled all over myself, which is funny. Okay, so as soon as you land, you want to go to Nabcom, and you want to buy Disintegrator Ray, effectiveness against Blisk, and then you want the Ion Detonator Capacitor storage upgrade. You're only going to go as far as 6, but the reason you do that is because it fully revamps your ammo. Alright. So then you want to Ion Detonate jump to Natalia here. You know, skip through her dialogue. So in this mission, you're supposed to follow a certain supply truck, but you don't really need to follow it at all. Like, you can just... You want to, you know, take kind of a right and just go towards this crane over here and collect a couple of I think there's a couple of Furotech cells. It's either just this one or there's a few. I don't remember. Another chance to practice, you know, doing this. It's a lot easier when you have the other upgrade. And then when you get to this part, you want to Ion Detonate jump, as so. It is very important not to use your Ion Detonator ammo unless you die. Then it's kind of screwed. As soon as you land, you want to go for those. Destroy those things. Destroy them all. And then I saw you don't have to do this, but I've seen the previous world record Ion Detonate jump to this, just cause. This mission right here, it's really hard. When you're first speedrunning this, it's very hard to stay alive, because you pretty much have to memorize. You can't memorize the spawns of these guys. I'm gonna take my time just so I don't die. Get out of here. Typically you want to shoot these round things because they just immediately incinerate guys, and then you want to go to this, the first miner, right here. Just shoot it, walk away. I'm gonna take some ammo. Usually you're running through this pretty quickly, so you're gonna be low on health. So then you want to go right here. What I like to try and do is pick this up, but it's pretty difficult to do this when you're in a time mashing it, or when you're rushing through it. So it's probably just better to shoot it. Shoot that, hurt the guys. Destroy that before it starts shooting at you, because goddamn that hurts a lot. Those guns are very hurtful. And then you want to take a... Oh, no. You want to go right here. God dang it. Yeah. Get out of here. You gotta be careful not to die, because if you die, you spawn back outside. I'm gonna get some more ammo here. Destroy that miner to the right. Typically here you want to try and like free love them, just so you're not getting shot at. You want to try and free love them. You want to try and you can use your brain flash, as it's called. I've totally forgot something as I got distracted. You want to shoot that miner while you're either in brain flash or while they're free love, and you want to try and get ammo while you can. This part, it gets easier as you go. Because you can typically kill all these guys. Okay, well, the stupid gun sniped me. I didn't start the timer, so we're already boned. As funny as that is. This is probably the most scuffed tutorial on speedrun.com. You don't want to kill that. I'm going to save that for last, just to show you. I'm going to try and just get through this without any issue. Oh my god, damn. Because typically those guys don't move from where they're coming from. And you're able to just blow them up, you know? And then you blow up this miner, and then you're done.
Delivery rover is getting away with the radioactive ore. If you can stop it, you'll have cut off the physics energy supply.
Man, I really want to do a speed run now.
Cancel that delivery.
So you want to kind of shoot ahead of this because they're moving. You might not get them all. If you can't get them all you do is come up to this guy and transmogrify. And I'm just gonna skip this split because I really don't care. So then you want to jump over this, get this guy. Only having 2 of these really sucks. Like, dying in that is really bad. And then you want to fly around this while ion detonator jumping. And then this upcoming part is a little interesting to explain. If you need a refill on ammo, try and refill on ammo here. Like, I'm gonna try and get some ion detonator ammo just so I don't run out and I can show everyone the proper way of doing this. Okay, I guess keep giving me Eno Probe ammo. Alright, well, go away. You typically don't have to worry about this, because this is in the middle of nowhere and you're not usually taking that long to get ammo. Alright, spam through this. And then, you want to take a beeline here, free love them. Steal their body, hopefully that won't happen, where the stupid guy is rolling up and just dumb stuff. And then when you get the body, open this door, and then you want to take a beeline to that X. No, you don't want to take a beeline to that X. You want to go straight here. Sorry. You want to go straight here. Because you have to get a certain body to be able to talk to the speech, and the guy's always here. And it's not a big deal to just drop in, pick up the body, and run away from this. You know, I wonder if it would be quicker. Ow. You don't want to lose this body or else the mission will fail. I don't think it is any faster. Oh, it might be. I'm gonna try it next speedrun. And then you want to jump up, talk to the crowd, and you have to talk to them a specific way to persuade them. So you want to make a speech, just change the topic, and then you want to impeach the Blisk. This is the important thing to remember. You want to impeach the Blisk, and then you can just spam through this with no issues. That's only what's important. You can pre-run this before the cutscene. And then you have to walk around because the entrance is blocked. Typically you want to stay in the body. If you lose the body, not a big deal, I don't think. But I try to cut the corners as much as possible. If I can get this out of here. Okay. Okay, well, that's just unlucky. I lost the body. And then you kind of want to try and jump over this. You know, you might want to go around this just because the hitbox on this is really jank. And then you just fly over this stuff. Try not to do that. You can't just walk in between these because that would be making too much sense. I'm gonna die here if I don't freaking get away from this. Ow. And then as soon as you get out, mission complete. Oh god, let me get out of there. Okay, then you want to beeline up to here. You want to get on top of the dome to a point where you can actually walk up it, and then you want to ion detonate to here to the next mission. So you have to do a couple of things before then. Before you start the mission, there's a landing zone you have to activate over here, so we're going to do that. And we're going to try and get some more ammo in the process, because you really... Ion detonator ammo is very important, and that is something you will learn as you're doing this speedrun. At least at this point right now. So you want to destroy the drills. And then you can transmogrify them.
I am so impressed. Not smash their monstrous contraptions. That'll teach them. Landing zone.
Alright, I got really lucky there. Alright, now that the... Oh, you know what I was meant to call my ship? Well, see ya. Alright, you gotta call your ship before you activate the mission. And then you want to get in your ship, because you're trying to knock down those shields. So now you need ammo for your sonic boom. This is really the only good time to get ammo for your sonic boom, because there's like, I don't know, no reason to. And then it takes 2 shots directly in the middle to destroy them. This is where typically I accidentally hit the gene blender to bring up to try and skip that cutscene, but you can be patient and just wait until the cutscene comes up and just press X once. I don't think it matters what order you do it in. You could do it from right to left or left to right. Either way, you're going to have to make your way over there and then make your way... Ow. Make your way back to the saucer. And you want to turn because this is another one of those saucer that, well, actually, no, I think that's a set spawn every time. There's always these 2 guys with rocket launchers here. You could either free love them or just push them away. These guns here, you don't want to walk all the way in before you go in, because you want to really destroy everything in there. You want to go to this left one first. Press X. Go to this one up here. Press X. Go up to the top right. Get that one to flip only once, and then go back to this one. Flip it a second time. And then flip this one twice. And you have to walk out to be able to rotate it again. And there's a lot happening here, so I can't really, you know. And plays a cutscene and a really long dialogue that you just have to spam through. Okay. Then you skip that cutscene. That's when you split. You're gonna go to the second to last mission here. I don't know where I'm going. I'm going to the wrong spot. Thankfully I have 3 of these. So you want to kind of get on the round part of this. And ion detonate jump. And then you want to fly over to the mission. You want to make sure you have ion detonator ammo. At least 1. For this upcoming part. And I'll explain to it when we get to it. So then you get to this mission, you start it. This is Destination Moon. I missed something. I don't know what happened with the splitter. Lol. So then you want to start these up and do it as quickly as possible by flying. Because flying is the fastest way. So this is one of the harder missions when you get to the end of the game. Because you gotta make sure you have enough ion detonator ammo. You gotta make sure that these guys are dead, either by cracking their egg heads or, as they call it, which means you can extract them. You don't, if you need the brains, it's a good time to extract brains. I'm just doing it because it's quicker, saves ammo. Kill that guy. And then at this point, after you crack his egg head, you want to come over here. And once it hits about 65%, you want to slow that down and start working your way over here. This is something I just recently was starting to get a handle of. You want to make sure you have brain flash for this, because then you can start heading over here to this landing zone that you have to activate as quickly as possible. And you don't have to worry about them shutting it down. It should finish. I was cutting it close. You might want to do it near closer to 17% or 70%. And then you can, I'm gonna pause here for a second because there's a lot of talking. You want to go up that hill to the landing zone, activating the landing zone with an ion detonator, which is why it's very important to have ion detonator ammo for this. And then you want to order your ship once he's done talking. And then you have literally the best back and forth in this game. Like, you just get to listen to it and chill.
Apollo 21 has begun its historic descent to the surface of the moon.
Okay. You want to go into Poxmart before this, and you want to buy all of the Astro upgrades. That's what you've been saving all those Ferrotech cells for, is Gastro ammo. Wow.
Okay, now, Biff, when we get outside, make sure you frame me right, just like we talked about. A lot of people are going to be watching this at home. We want to make sure we give them the best view we can.
Now you want to get in your ship, though? Before, okay, sorry. So, the reason you want to get up to the top of the hill as soon as possible is because you see the lunar landing has a health bar that when you're not in your ship will go down slowly go down. So if you get to the landing pad too late, it'll start the mission sooner, and the health will be really far down, or it'll die. So
That was being no space shuttle. You got a problem?
sitting there wasn't ideal for me, but I'm fine. He doesn't really lose a lot of health in the It doesn't really lose any health. Hold on. It doesn't really lose that much health when you're in your ship, so... But, I mean, all these spawns are consistent. You just memorize where they come from, pretty much, or at least keep an eye on your map, and just listen to this back and forth, man.
You talk, Carl. You talk. I listen, as usual. What do you want me to do, man? Somebody's gotta be the commander. Out of space! Yeah, somebody. Look, I understand how you feel. No, I don't think you do. My record as a test pilot has ever been as good as yours. I came into the program with Gemini, same as you. That's right, you did. And as for the character issue, well... Character issue? You know what I'm talking about. No, Biff, I'm not sure I do. Oh, come on, Carl. I'm a deacon in my church. You, on the other hand... What? Well, you're not exactly a choir boy, Carl, now are you? The hell's that supposed to mean? It means the man chosen to represent America in the most auspicious event in the history of humankind should be a role model, not a, say it! A slut. Oh, now the truth comes out. I'm sorry, but it is the truth.
Okay.
Good Lord, every cocktail lounge hooker in Cocoa Beach has your phone number.
So, after you destroy these two... once the 3, rockets spawn... There's gonna be 3 rocket dudes to spawn. You wanna kinda use your sonic boom and push these guys away.
American on the moon, is that what you're saying?
And then you wanna go and land.
Well, which one do you think looks better on television? Huh? Well...
I got lucky to have, at least one ion detonator. And you wanna fly down here? It'll end. And then there's this capsule that spawns, and you want to pick it up, because they drop it off. And then you want to head to the last mission in this game. Whew. Just, you kind of have to walk over there. It's kind of lame. You don't want to fly over this because it can hurt a lot, I believe, right? Okay. Well, you don't want to fly over the river too much because it hurts a lot. I've been trying to kind of push that because there's Blisk over here that'll find you and they'll hunt you down and you can't start the mission because they're coming at you. See? And then you start the last mission, which is a whole escort. But this mission, the reason you do the gastro upgrades is specifically for this mission. It makes this mission 20 times easier. So you want to deploy gastro. Him following you, he'll take very quick work of the big guys. I come over here and pick this up just for fun, as we're pretty much waiting to kill all these guys so we can move on. Oh shit. Dang! So you just pretty much have to escort her through this. You want to make sure you're keeping an eye on your ammo, making sure you can destroy those, get ammo from it. You can either just wait to destroy it. What the hell? She just teleport? That was, new. You want to try and keep up on your ammo. Make sure you always have gastro ammo ready. Especially for this part. I want to say that, okay, you want to try and stay out of Gastro's range because he hurts a lot. But he makes very quick work of the big guys, and there's a lot of big guys. So you pretty much just want Gastro to do most of the work on those guys. And then these 3 pillars will pop up. The blue one takes the Zap-O-Matic. The yellow one takes the Disintegrator Ray. And the red one takes Ion Detonator ammo.
Those tentacles are blocking our path.
Now, Natalia has the tendency, and I say the tendency because she does this often. She will she will lock up in place due to either her path finding, just kind of not figuring out where to go in between doorways. And I will show you multiple ways to be able to try and get her unstuck. If this damn door were open. I'm hoping she's not stuck. I actually would like her to get stuck so I can demonstrate that she can just get stuck in soft lock. That's basically what we call it the Natalia soft lock. I was not keeping up on my ammo. I don't know what causes her to get soft locked in between the doorways. But if it ends up happening, I do have my own ways of dealing with it. And also, I'm going to need to deploy Gastro here because I'm just running low on ammo. I don't usually walk up here.
You're not too bright, are you?
Yeah, get there. This is the doorway she typically gets stuck on. As you can see, it was just loading in, so it's clearly something different.
This must be the Bliss Hive.
See, she just stops walking. Let me see if you can push her.
Deconstruction.
You can't push her.
Start what he can.
Okay, so you can't push her. Okay, well, she'll typically get stuck there and just stay there. I need ammo. Badly. Thankfully, we have Gastro. While she's working on that, we can use Gastro to take down the big guys as I focus on the small guys. Again, keeping up on ammo and stuff. That looks...
Onward and upward.
So here you kind of want to, like... No, hold on. I'm thinking of a different thing. You're gonna probably want to get Gastro ready. Oh my god, please. Because you gotta kill all these guys. And as you're walking, and you typically will have Gastro out by now, you won't need to deploy him again. You want to move the rocks just so she keeps going. And then you want to kind of destroy these in advance while Gastro's taking care of the big guy.
Everyone bites the dust. Keep
And you can actually get ahead of her because she's just stuck on a set path. You don't need to be in range of her, thankfully. And then I usually cut here to get ammo from these things. You have to fly over the green gas or else it will hurt a lot. I do not have any Gastro ammo. That's bad. Oopsie.
And that's how we do things in Irkutsk.
So she's gonna focus on destroying the pillar as this big guy comes in. I need to try and get another Gastro ammo. It is important. Very important. And then I kind of can just jump here. And you kind of want to just let Gastro do all the work. And hopefully you have Gastro. And then you kind of want to memorize where the path is. Because I usually... You don't have to walk backwards. I'm doing it just because it's easier for me. Not that it's easier, but... if you die, by the way, if you die, you have to start all the way from the beginning. That's how brutal this ending part is. Is that if you die, it's basically run dead. But if you're, new to running, you can die, start this mission over, and be fine. I shut off the gas. I forgot you have to go back to her to activate her. Let me see if she has a range.
And I don't mean your Eno Probe, although I admit that's an issue.
I shut off the gas,
You can
though.
find a way to turn off those jets.
This doesn't usually happen because I destroyed the thing already? Natalia? Is this a new Natalia soft block that I just found? Are you joshing me right now, man? Did I break it? No. Dude. See, I destroyed the thing and it's all bugged out. This is ridiculous. You have gotta be kidding me, man.
Where the hell are you, Crypto? This is a two-man operation. Get back here.
You're literally soft locked. Don't yell at me.
Time to regroup.
Is she fixed? Hello? I'm out of here, dude. I'm gonna try and find a way in there myself. Oh, you can't go beyond this point. That's kind of lame. I don't need you, Natalia. You're just baggage anyways. Ah, it is open. Oh, no, it's not. Damn it. Hey, 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 follow me. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, get her. No, she does not care. Dude, why am I getting stuff that rarely happens in the... I'm upset. I'm very upset.
This must be the Blisk Hive.
Oh, she's stuck, ain't she? Now that's where typically the Natalia soft black will happen. There you go, there you go.
Why don't you start by taking out this?
Okay, so there are checkpoints here, and I'm just dumb.
Night, you son of a
But this checkpoint is not very, friendly. I'm tired of, one-in-a-lifetime things happening. Like, it is rare for that kind of stuff to happen.
one down.
I'll see you guys when we get caught back off the Fudge, man. Okay, now that we're good, we're escorting her to the final, main hive of the base, which will pretty much take down the infrastructure of this place. There's a lot of protecting that needs to be done, a lot of just shooting and guns a-blazing. And there's also a chance of her getting soft block at that doorway, like they use at every doorway.
Dos vedanias, Polotch. I like that.
She kind of just ignores the enemies around her, so we have to take care of them at this point. And she's taking quick care of that, and we're destroying, killing everyone. And it looks like everyone's dead. And we just have to wait for her to do that. What the? Get out of here. Alright, and then she destroys it. And then there's several cutscenes that'll play. I wish I could PK you, man. You want to skip through several cutscenes. And then here comes the Milenkov fight. Hopefully I have a... I do. You want Gastro to help you, and you typically... One thing I remembered is that you really want the, Eno Probe, or not the Eno Probe, but the Brain Fuser, because he can heal with his armor, so you're trying to aim for his armor, and he can do that slam move, so that's why you want to try and go for, you want to try and get, Brain Flash. But you can just keep shooting at him, have Gust, and he's dead. And that's when you, when your screen goes black, that's when you finish it off. And that is how you can, speedrun Destroying Humans 2. My lord, what a headache. And then, yeah, typically at the end of the cutscene, there's this cutscene that plays that you always see at the end of my runs. I can't skip this. Okay, I skipped it. I'm gonna go back to my ship. I'm gonna try and look up some things. Thank you everyone for coming out. Shout out to Apezilla and Apezilla for doing the tech video, showing off all the tech and stuff. Shout out to what's this? Hold on, let me bring this up real quick. I'm gonna close this. Can you stop? Get out of here. Shout out to CM Steals Jokes for also speedrunning this game, and go away. And for you know, setting the path for speedrunning any %, and getting like a very fast, good route going to start things off. Shout out to Starbonnie, who's been prevalent in the community, hasn't been able to speedrun this game due to just lack of accessibility, which is understandable. It's very expensive to get a hold of the original game. I look forward to being competitive with you in the new game when it comes out. Shout out to Son of Kong for inspiring me to do this. He may not be the fastest person to speedrun this game, but he got me motivated to do this any % tutorial because I want to show people how to properly run this game. What else? Shout out to Gustavo for opening up this forum in the first place and doing a lot of Gustavo Predador. He's done a lot of the speedrun.com things, behind the scenes stuff to get everything set up. He even got me as a moderator on there, which is very important. He does a lot of things on the emulator side because he too has a hard time getting a hold of this game. We all share the same passion for this game to be able to speedrun it and just have a good time, or at least, you know, speedrun it. This is going to be another resource I add to the, or it'll be a guide. I'll add it to the guides as soon as I get this uploaded. Just thank you to everyone that has seen my world record speedrun, and hopefully you can either find a way to get the best way to speedrun this game right now is on PS4. PS4 Pro, maybe even PS5. You can get it on PS5. But this is definitely going to be the outdated, not run as much speedrun when the new one comes out. I'll definitely be speedrunning that, and I'll probably do sorry, I'm just kind of like winging this. I'm probably going to be doing a playthrough of it live when it comes, or live on stream when it comes out. But with work ramping up, it's going to be difficult. Actually, I should be fine by the time the game comes out. I'll probably even ask for time off just so I can stream it and go through it and start speedrunning it. But again, thank you, everyone. I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, a single question, any questions at all, ask in the comments below, and I'll most likely be able to reply to you as quickly as possible. I'm always, trying to keep up on that kind of stuff. So, again, thank you. And I hope everyone has a great day. And a great week, a great life. Thank you.